Hello to all of my beautiful, beautiful subscribers I love so much, as well as to any and everyone else who decides to watch this video. And as you can tell from the title, this is going to be my overall review of my Bobbi Boss Indi Remi French Wave. Okay, a quick spec overview is 18 at the bottom, which comes to right below, well, like right at the bottom of my bra. And this is what it looks like from the back. You can tell. Okay. Fairly long. 18 at the bottom. 14 at the top. I did layer it. I didn't cut the inch off of it. I just layered it a little bit because it was like a 14, 18. And I just helped it to blend a little bit. I did a video on that if you're interested in that. I have a 1B sew-in with just a little of my hair left out. I have on a little scarf. I've been procrastinating on making this video because this hair has really been annoying me. But I'm gonna install me some new hair. In fact, I'm taking this out as soon as I push stop. This is coming out. So yeah. Overall, I've had the hair in for about 9 to 10 weeks. I installed it December the 1st. I'm so sorry. Today is February the 10th. So, in between 9 and 10 weeks. I have had such a love-hate relationship with this hair. When it's wet, I absolutely, positively love the hair. It's tangle-free when it's wet. It has the most beautiful curl you can imagine when it's wet. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous when it's wet. And, like, when I say tangle-free, it's tangle-free. Like, some hair, when it tangles, you have to put a detangler on it or a conditioner on it. But rule number 1 is never wet hair with water when it's tangled. This, I put water on it and use water as a detangler because when it's wet, it doesn't tangle up. So when I spread the water on it, it just loosens up the tangle, and it's just. Now, I don't suggest that with any other hair, but with this hair, I was really, really surprised. And as long as it's wet, it's amazing hair. As long as but once it starts to dry, the texture, everything, the whole experience changes. But as long as it's wet, it's okay. When it's 50% dry, it's still okay. 70, 85, 90% dry, it's still okay. But once it hits that 100% dry, once it hits that 100, completely different story. When it's dry, it's dry. And I don't understand why, because, 1, I co-wash it. Moisturizing agent. Okay, after I co-wash it, I don't blow dry it. I put a leave-in conditioner in it though. Second moisturizing agent. And then I put in my Tresemme Curl Hydration Lotion. Third moisturizing agent. And yet it still dries out. Now sometimes I do put mousse on it. This is the only thing that maintains the hair. It is. But it doesn't have alcohol in it. So it should not be drying the hair out. Even when I don't use this. Before this was even in the equation, the hair was drying out. So this is not, I repeat, this is not the reason why the hair dries out. I bought this, I think, the second week into my install. And the hair was still drying out the first 2 weeks. So this is not a well, no, it's not a moisturizing agent, but it's also not the reason why the hair is drying out. I just wanted to say that because some people are probably like, you shouldn't put mousse in your weave. I know that. I really do. But this is a really good mousse. This does not leave the hair crunchy or cakey or sticky feeling or anything like that. This is a really good mousse. It doesn't leave it with that really, really shiny look either. It just holds the curl. And I'm not a fan of mousse at all. I really despise mousse, but I was desperate. I needed something to control my hair, and I'm actually happy that I got it. The products I used throughout my install was Dove Daily Moisture Therapy shampoo and conditioner. Most of the time I just use the conditioner. I try using my Something Special Micro Moist Leave-In conditioner, but that's very lightweight, and I would suggest that for virgin hair, like virgin Indian, Malaysian, whatever type hair, because it's very light. But this needed a heavier, thicker conditioner, so I used my Cantu Shea Butter, Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. That plus my hydration lotion and the mousse. And that's pretty much all the products I use. I did use some of my, I don't have it on me, my Garnier Fructis Anti-Frizz Serum, but that caused the hair to tangle more with my experience for whatever reason, so I stopped using that. And I will only put a little bit, but, you know. Anyways, the hair, horrible. When it's dry, it's horrible, and it's dry more than it's wet. It tangles, it sheds, it does everything you don't want your hair to do. Let me tell you about this experience. Me and my boyfriend had a date night, right? Went to Louis, went to a restaurant, listened to a little live music, came back to the apartment, tripped a little bit, dozed off for 2 hours. 2 hours. When I woke up, my hair was matted. 2 hours. I know, well, why don't you wrap your hair and put in a bonnet? Quite honestly, for quality hair, for decent hair, you shouldn't have to go to those extents for a nap. Okay? You shouldn't have to go through the 5-minute routine of combing your hair out, twisting it up, putting in a bonnet, scarf on it, all that stuff. You shouldn't have to do that for a nap. When I say matted, I couldn't puncture the hair. When I tried to untangle it, I couldn't even get my fingers to the other side. Like this, I couldn't even do this, yet alone run my fingers through the hair. Even right now, I can't run my fingers through my hair. Like, this hair is a tangled, shabby mess. But it looks pretty. Like, it looks really good. But underneath is a whole nother story. It looks good, but it's not quality at all. I mean, when I say it was matted after 2 hours napping, even he was like, babe, can you please do something to your hair? A mess. Tangled. Shed. About this hair is right. When I say shed, I mean even when I'm not messing with my hair, it sheds. And I sealed my wefts twice, because the first time I sealed it, I was like, I still got quite a bit in my bottom. Let me seal it again. Sealed it again, still shedding. Still shedding. I absolutely will never, ever purchase this hair again. And if I don't weigh the hair down with product, it gets ginormous, like this, like literally, like how it looked in the first impressions video. Like, yeah. I will never, ever, 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 ever purchase this hair again. Will I suggest it? Heck no, not even for a quick weave. Unless you're into really big Diana Ross-y curls. Okay, then go for it. Do it at your own risk. But I warned you about the shedding and the tangling and the drying out and everything goes wrong. I warned you, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, I will give it a 4. And the only reason why I'm giving it a 4 is simply because it's great when it's wet. If it was not as good and as beautiful as it looks when it's wet, I wouldn't give it a 4. I wouldn't give it a 4. I'd give it a 2. But this hair is brittle. It doesn't even feel good to touch anymore. Like the texture changes when it's dry. But when you wet it, it feels like it did when it just came out the pack. But when it's done drying, and I don't blow dry it, I don't use any heat on the hair at all. But when it's dry, it's just the texture, everything changes. Product or not, it's not quality hair. Period. It's not. Scale of 1 to 10, give it a 4. Won't suggest it, won't buy it again. Definitely won't reuse it. So that's pretty much that on that. I'm done with Bobbi Boss. I love the straight hair, but quite honestly, this is the 3rd time I've tried their hair. I've tried the straight, the natural yaki, the ocean wave, and the French wave. And I've had 2 less than great experiences. So that means no more Bobbi Boss for me. Sorry, you won't be getting any more of Alicia's money. Not even for the straight. No. I'm good. But yeah, that's pretty much that on that. I'm gonna go and take this mess out and put me some more hair in. You wanna know what kind of hair I got? It's going to be beautiful. Y'all wanna see it? Okay, that's it. If you want to see what it looks like and what kind of hair it is, you probably know what company, but what kind of hair it is, check out my next video that I will be posting. I'm going to probably sew it in. I'm taking it down and rebraiding it tonight, but I probably will sew it in tomorrow morning. So hopefully by tomorrow night, there'll be another video up on YouTube. So, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to post them below, and I will get back with y'all very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.